ومن لم يتب فأولئك هم الظالمون. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اجتنبوا كثيرا من الظن إن بعض الظن إثم ولا تجسسوا ولا أيحب أحدكم أن يأكل لحم أخيه ميتا فكرهتموه واتقوا الله إن الله تواب رحيم. يا إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم إن الله عليم خبير. صدق الله العظيم. وبالله taufiq. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Putri Kalimatul Azwa, Malaysia National Quran Recital Korea Champion 2022, for the Quranic recitation. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at the highlight of our ceremony this morning. It's a great pleasure to invite the Honorable Datuk Khalid bin Haji Ahmad, Chairman of University Sultan Azlan Shah Berhad, to entreat His Royal Highness, the Sultan of Perak Darul Ridwan, Sultan Nazrin Muizzuddin Shah, Ibni Almarhum Sultan Azlam Muhibbuddin Shah Al-Maghfurullah, to grace this ceremony with His Royal Highness' keynote address and subsequently declare the 6th World Conference on Islamic Thoughts and Civilization 2022 to officially commence. Where is Datuk Khalid?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Sekian, terima kasih.
Ampun Tuanku, majlis sekalian menjunjung setinggi-tinggi kasih duli Tuanku. Your Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, please be informed the distinguished session will now commence. The learned panelists for this distinguished session will consist of 4 distinguished speakers, and the first speaker is truly an incredible moment in the world of globalization, where we will be connected via the internet connectivity. Speaker number 1 will be speaking online from Jakarta. He is the Honorable Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy, Republic of Indonesia. Let's welcome on the online platform, put hands together for His Excellency, Dr. Sandiaga Salahuddin Uno, online from Jakarta. Next, Okay, next, this one, they will have the online. Our second speaker, from online, we move on to physical face-to-face interaction. Ladies and gentlemen, our second speaker is already here. He is no foreign person in Malaysia. He is the former ambassador of Japan to Malaysia and the former special advisor on national security Japan. Could you all please put hands together for speaker number 2, Dr. Makio Miyagawa. Dr. Makio, please. Lepas habis ucapan, Dr. Makio duduk sana. Ataupun dia ucap mana? Sini ke sana? Sini, ucap sini, lepas tu duduk.
Testing, cubaan suara.
Makio will speak with regional sit down. Then we go back to number 3.
Tapi dia bila dia dah duduk baru dia panggil.
Oh, we call these 2 first. Then only invite the speaker.
Kalau tidak dia
They interact. Okay.
macam mana dia nak tu kita kena tengok dia.
So I think, okay, this part, I think we make it not confusing. Jadi sebelum saya invite menteri daripada Indonesia tu, saya akan invite dua speaker yang ada di sini untuk duduk di pentas. Okay, we do again. Hi. The Honourable Datuk Khalid bin Haji Ahmad, good evening sir. Protokol, kalau boleh kita kembali kepada kemulaan di mana Datuk Khalid bin Haji Ahmad akan kita mulakan sekali lagi ya. So speakers tunggu sebentar, kita rewind balik kepada permulaan. The part where I invite Tuanku for the speech. Okay. Jadi Datuk Khalid, please take a seat, slow and steady, then we will. Okay, we begin the keynote address by His Royal Highness. Jadi sekali lagi. Okay. Tuan Effendi, keynote address by His Royal Highness kan? Kita, okay. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the highlight of our ceremony today. It is a great pleasure to cordially invite the Honourable Datuk Khalid bin Haji Ahmad, Chairman of University Sultan Azlan Shah Berhad, to entreat His Royal Highness the Sultan of Perak Darul Ridwan, Sultan Nazrin Muhyiddin Shah Ibn Almarhum Sultan Azlan Muhyiddin Shah Al-Maghfurullah to grace the ceremony with His Royal Highness's keynote address and subsequently declare the 6th World Conference on Islamic Thought and Civilization 2022 to officially commence. Okay, we do one more time. Thank you very much. Kita buat sekali lagi. As long as Datuk is comfortable. Oh, careful, Datuk. Can we do one more time? Okay. Jadi Tuan Effendi akan tunjuk, ajar. I just mentioned saja. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we arrive at the highlight of our ceremony today. It's a great pleasure to invite the Honourable Datuk Khalid bin Haji Ahmad, Chairman of University Sultan Azlan Shah Berhad, to entreat His Royal Highness, the Sultan of Perak Darul Ridwan, to grace the ceremony with His Royal Highness' keynote address and subsequently declare the 6th World Conference on Islamic Thought and Civilization 2022 to officially commence.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Terima kasih.
Ampun Tuanku, majlis menjunjung setinggi-tinggi kasih dulu Tuanku. Your Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, please be informed that the distinguished session will now commence. The learned panelists today will consist of 4 distinguished speakers, and the very interesting part will be 2 will be via online and 2 on a physical face-to-face interaction. Before we begin the distinguished session, may I invite our two panelists, consisting of former ambassador of Japan to Malaysia and former special advisor on national security Japan, Dr. Makio Miyagawa, and Mrs. Virginie Biotto, Charge d'Affaires Embassy of France in Malaysia, to please be present on stage, to have your seats. Let's welcome Dr. Makio Miyagawa and Madame Virginie Biotto. Thank you very much once again, Dr. Makio Miyagawa and Madame Virginie Biotto. Please have your seat. Ampun Tuanku, we will begin this incredible, distinguished session by inviting our first speaker live via online from Jakarta in Indonesia. He is the Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy, Republic of Indonesia. The honor given to His Excellency Dr. Sandiaga Salahuddin Uno to begin his presentation. Thank you very much. Terima kasih, His Excellency Dr. Sandiaga Salahuddin Uno. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, an incredible description of how we're going to move forward in incredible tandem after the pandemic to ensure that we have the forge of together, that is humanity coming together to be converged in this great world. We now invite our second speaker, who is already on stage. My pleasure to invite the former ambassador of Japan to Malaysia and the former special advisor on national security Japan. Let's welcome Dr. Makio Miyagawa. Miyagawa-san, please.
Hello. Testing. Hello. Thank you.
There you go, the shortest speech ever recorded in the Malaysian Book of Record. Thank you very much. Domo arigato gozaimasu, Dr. Makio Miyagawa. From Dr. Makio, we move on again online. Earlier on, it was Jakarta in Indonesia. We move on to this incredible, reputable area, ladies and gentlemen, called the Harvard University in the UK. And talking to us this time for the presentation will be the Chairman, Board of Directors, University Sultan Azlan Shah, and Director of Institute Pembangunan dan Kemajuan Inklusif Malaysia, Minda UKM. Please, let's offer a rousing welcome to Tan Sri, Datuk Sri, Dr. Nur Azlan Ghazali, online from Harvard University. Harvard University, Boston, my apologies. Tengah malam ni, yes. Okay, so once Harvard University is finished in Boston, USA, we return back right now to the fourth speaker. Thank you very much once again, Tan Sri, Dr. Nur Azlan Ghazali. Again, as you can see, he has touched a bit on the points that's brought to you, which is so focused and incredible. Last but not least is the fourth speaker. She is the Charge d'Affaires of Embassy of France in Malaysia. Could you please help me welcome Madame Virginie Biotto to deliver her presentation.
Hello and a very good morning. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Ampun Tuanku, we have attentively listened to the four renowned and learned speakers sharing their wisdoms, their thoughts, and relatable information with all of us today via the online platform and physical presentations. And may particularly invite the two learned speakers to kindly return back to your respective seats. Let's once again offer a big hand to Dr. Makio Miyagawa and Madame Virginie Biotto. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Merci beaucoup, Madame. Ampun Tuanku, Your Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we finally come to the end of the opening ceremony of the 6th World Conference on Islamic Thoughts and Civilization 2022 by His Royal Highness, the Sultan of Perak Darul Ridwan. On behalf of University Sultan Azlan Shah, we, Your Royal Highnesses' most dutiful and loyal subjects, would like to humbly extend our utmost appreciation and felicitations to His Royal Highness for the gracious and royal presence. The conference will now be in recess, followed by light refreshments served at the luncheon hall, and will continue again at 2:30 p.m. after lunch and Zuhur prayers. We thank all of you for your gracious presence here at the opening of the World Conference here. Ampun tuanku, beribu ampun, sembah patik, mohon diampun. Announcing the departure of His Royal Highness the Sultan of Perak Darul Ridwan, His Royal Highness the Raja di Hilir Perak Darul Ridwan, accompanied by the Right Honourable Menteri Besar of Perak, the Honourable Chairman and Vice Chancellor of University Sultan Azlan Shah, and distinguished guests. Ampun tuanku.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to everyone. University Sultan Azlan Shah welcomes all of you to the 6th World Conference on Islamic Thought and Civilization. Okay. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to everyone. University Sultan Azlan Shah welcomes all of you to the 6th World Conference on Islamic Thought and Civilization. نرحب بكم فإن الجامعة السلطان أزن شاه ترحب بكم في المؤتمر العالمي السادس للفكرة والحضارة الإسلامية. Thank you for joining us. We hope that you will have a very fruitful and wholesome day of academic and intellectual discussion. Just a word of reminder, for those of you who have not yet registered, please kindly do so. And for those who have, please reconfirm your attendance. You may all do so by scanning the QR code available. Okay. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a very good morning to everyone. University Sultan Azan Shah welcomes all of you to the 6th World Conference on Islamic Thought and Civilization. Thank you for joining us. We hope that you will have a very fruitful and wholesome day of academic and intellectual session. Thank you for joining us. We hope that you will have a very fruitful and wholesome day of academic and intellectual discussion. ترحب بكم جامعة السلطان أزن شاه في المؤتمر العالمي السادس للفكر والحضارة الإسلامية. شكرا لمشاركتكم وحضوركم. نتأمل أن يكون المؤتمر اليوم مفيدا للغاية للمناقشة الأكاديمية والفكرية. Just a word of reminder, for those of you who have not yet registered, please kindly do so. And for those who have, please reconfirm your attendance. You may all do so by scanning the QR code available, or you may go directly to the registration booths outside. Or you may go directly to the registration booths outside. تذكير هام لمن حضر ولم يسجل، فننصحكم ونرجو منكم التسجيل، ولمن سجل يرجى منكم إعادة تأكيد أو أن تتأكدوا من حضوركم، ويمكنكم أن تفعلوا ذلك عن طريق مسح رمز الاستجابة السريع المتاح ضوئيا، ويمكنكم الذهاب مباشرة إلى كشف التسجيل في الخارج. You would by now have found the booklet of the program. You would by now have found our program booklet for today's event. Kindly refer to the program schedule. In any case, to be reminded, just to be reminded, here is our itinerary for the day. Our first session is on integrity and good governance. Our session is on integrity and good governance. It starts at 8:30 a.m. Following this is the opening ceremony in the presence of His Royal Highness, the Sultan of Perak Darul Duran, and the Royal Distinguished Session. At 2:30 p.m., immediately after our lunch break, we will hear from the panel on economic models of stability and sustainability. The final session will be on geopolitics and global security at 4:15 p.m. Again, our first session on integrity and good governance will start in a few minutes. In the meantime, please enjoy our presentation. Dr. Roslan, do you need me to translate all this stuff for the itinerary? Do you want me to translate it here? You want me to translate all this stuff? I tell you what. Okay. 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 You make the stop here. Can you mark the stop? Okay. Masalah saya tak transit habis.
Tak apa. So boleh cuba? Boleh. Okay, tadi saya dah ni. So ni sampai habis ya? Okay. Okay, tadi stop. Tadi, okay, Anwar stop sini tadi discussion.
Tahu tapi sebab dah ada orang, tim orang, lebih baik saya stop.
Oh, so every set. Saya rasa every two okay kot.
Okay, every two okay.
Okay.
Days to okay, it's
Tak,
okay.
mungkin, kejap.
Nak pakai stand.
Saya prefer stand.
I prefer to hold it. I prefer holding it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So kita stop discussion, number 1, number 2, and then ni semua habis. Dah baru test je. Ni baru nak test, tak confirm lagi. Kita mula.
Okay.
Tunggu.
Okay.
Tak confirm lagi. Start lah. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to everyone. University Sultan Azlan Shah welcomes all of you to WCIT 2022, or the 6th World Conference on Islamic Thought and Civilization. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you will have a very fruitful and wholesome day of academic and intellectual discussion.
صباح الخير للجميع. ترحب بكم جامعة سلطان أزلان شاه في المؤتمر العالمي السادس للفكر والحضارة الإسلامية. شكرا جزيلا لمشاركتكم وحضوركم، ونتمنى أن يكون المؤتمر اليوم مفيدا للغاية للمناقشة الأكاديمية والفكرية.
Just a word of reminder, for those of you who have not yet registered, kindly do so now. And for those who have, please reconfirm your attendance. You may all do so by scanning the QR code available, or you may go directly to the registration booth outside.
مجرد كلمة تذكير للجميع. بالنسبة لأولئك الذين لم يسجلوا منكم يرجى التسجيل للآن، والذين سجلوا من فضلكم أن تتأكدوا من حضوركم، ويمكنكم القيام بذلك جميعا عن طريق مسح رمز الاستجابة السريعة بين قوسين QR كود المتاح ضوئيا، ويمكنكم الذهاب مباشرة إلى كشف التسجيل في الخارج.
Ladies and gentlemen, you would by now have found our program booklet for today's event. Kindly refer to the program schedule, and in any case, just to be reminded, here is our itinerary for the day. Our first session is on integrity and good governance. It will start at 8:30 a.m., and following this is the opening ceremony in the presence of His Royal Highness, the Sultan of Perak Darul Rizwan, and the Royal Distinguished Session. At 2:30 p.m., immediately after our lunch break, we will hear from the panel on economic models of stability and sustainability. The final session for today, or for the conference, will be on geopolitics and global security. That will be at 4:15 p.m. Again, our first session, ladies and gentlemen, which is on integrity and good governance, will start in a few minutes' time. And in the meantime, please enjoy our presentation.
أعزائي الحاضرين والحاضرات، يرجى أن تراجعوا جدول البرنامج، وإليكم خط سير الجلسات اليوم. جلستنا الأولى هي النزاهة والحكم الرشيد، وهي التي تبدأ في الساعة 8:30 صباحا، والجلسة بعدها النماذج الاقتصادية للاستقرار والاستدامة في الساعة 2:30 ظهرا، وتكون جلسة بعدها جلسة أخيرة الجغرافية السياسية والأمن العالمي في تمام الساعة 4:15 مساء. مرة أخرى ستبدأ جلستنا الأولى النزاهة والحكم الرشيد بعد دقائق. في غضون ذلك من فضلكم أن تستمعوا وتستمتعوا عرضنا. Done.
Okay. Right. So, dah habis lepas tu? Okay, habis the first opening.
Yeah.
Okay, terus continue Oh, okay. Alright. Dah, besok Dr. Ruslan, besok habis je yang first ni. And then break and then 8:30 start.
8:30.
Terus lah, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Macam tu tak?
15 minutes before session start every time.
Okay, 15 minutes.
You call on everyone to sit. You Arabic, Professor Lee.
Okay.
All to sit.
Thanks.
15 minutes before. Okay.
5 to 7 minutes before session start, you start inviting them up the stage.
5 minutes lah 5 minutes
Invite them to
before 8:30
stage. For every session, 5 minutes before every
Okay,
session.
okay. Alright.
5 to 7 minutes, invite them up the stage. And then the moderator takes over from
Dah. So 8:30 ni the session start ataupun 8:30 they move.
Session starts. So by 8:15, you ask everyone to be seated.
Okay. Alright. So
8:25 at the latest, call them up to speak.
I'll wait for Q, then I'll translate. Okay.
okay.
You just sit.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So
Our brother Pile say it's good to have the two of you.
Because then we have a combination of male and female voice, make it more interesting.
More
Dia sekarang dialog kind of thing. Seorang dia macam solo, tapi tuanku saya tak boleh sebab
you tahu tahu.
Yeah.
fast and direct. We get two, I next time by two.
Yeah.
But for this, I think it's better.
Okay.
Doctor dia.
Okay.
Okay. Ibu jadi bidan terkejut.
Dia memang biasa dia tujuan hujung kiri kanan sebelah.
Thank you. I see you tomorrow.
I think my back is
Okay,
Okay,
sure,
okay.
Katie. Alright.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Have a good rest.
Jadi gitu je.
Okay, so 5 minutes. Dia nak 8:30 kita invite ataupun 8:25?
8:25, invite them up. Because 8:30 on the dot start.
8:25
Okay, so here's the thing. I think it'll be longer if I translate her. Of course, we don't want the literal translation, but she'll invite the guests, the panels, say their names one by one. Isn't it simpler if she paused and we would?
Inviting them, apa tu, you tak perlu translate ke?
Okay, khalas.
Tak perlu translate.
Okay, done.
So, saya seorang lah ni.
Yang untuk invite.
Okay.
For reminding others, I'll translate as well. For,
reminding
please
yang lain,
scan,
okay,
please see.
So, this session
Will be more.
This session will be
moderated by Honorable.
until you.
Saya seorang lah. Okay, so after saya dengan Anwar kot
Okay,
ya.
yeah.
So, ini
Okay.
Okay, ZK
Okay.
plus Anwar. Yang ini saya seorang Anwar boleh buat. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly be seated. Our session will be starting at precisely 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
Okay.
5 minutes.
Ya tak?
That's alright. Prof. Betul ke kalau SOP lepas tuanku tangga songkok?
Tu tak tahu, tu kena tanya mereka.
Assalamualaikum. 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 Okay. Okay, just wrap up the first session, Datuk. Oh. Okay, okay. Okay. يدعو المؤتمر الآن أعضاء الجلسة المتميزين داتو سري محمد هشام الدين. Yeah, okay. What's my hand position? What? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. نشكر أعضاء اللجنة، نشكر أعضاء الجلسة المتميزين ومديرها المنقر على الجلسة الرائعة. Yeah, that'll be it. Okay. للجميع نشكركم على تحملكم. not تحملكم. نشكركم على حضوركم. Okay. Sorry. We're a bit particular, sorry. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. للجميع نشكركم على حسن استماعكم وحضوركم. نتأمل أن تستمتع بالجلسة بقدر ما لدينا. That's all. That's it. That'll be it. Yeah. Other things is, yeah. It's just repetition of that.
Boleh? Testing. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly be seated. Our session is starting now. The conference now invites our distinguished panelist, Datuk Sri Muhammad Hishamuddin Mat Yunus or Muhammad Yunus?
Mat
Yunus. Mat Yunus, an emeritus professor, Datuk Dr. Shad Salim Faruqi. Please, sirs, take your seats on the stage. This session will be moderated by the Honorable Datuk Nik Hashuddin Yusof. Arab tak payah?
No.
Okay. All right.
No, that one's
On
not.
this side. Okay.
That one I will translate.
All right. We thank our distinguished panelists and honorable moderator for the informative and wonderful session. Thank you everyone for your participation. We hope you enjoyed the session as much as we have.
نشكر أعضاء الجلسة ورئيس الجلسة